Heart and Stroke Foundation started in St. John's in 1964. A group of 12 really dedicated volunteers put together a door-to-door canvas and actually raised about $15,000. Since then, we've grown. We're still a compact office with about 12 staff, but we do work right across the island. And each year we have over 3,000 volunteers that help us complete that work in our province. Our key focus, we have three pillars in our mission. One is to prevent disease, the other is to save lives, and the third being to promote recovery. It's critical in our province right now. Newfoundlanders, we like to think that, we lead the country in a lot of good ways, and Newfoundland Labradorians often do. Unfortunately, right now, we lead the country in all the wrong ways when it comes to heart disease and stroke. Whether it's obesity or high blood pressure, our province have the highest rates of obesity. 67% of our population 12 and over are considered overweight and obese. We have the highest mortality rates when it comes to heart disease and stroke. More women die in our province every year from heart disease and stroke than from all forms of cancer combined. And probably the kicker is right now 43.5% of our children are considered overweight or obese. Our commitment is to use the money to directly address the current health crisis facing the children of our province. As a direct result of our high obesity rates in children and a genetic heart condition called ARVC, which is highly prevalent in our province, we're trying to place AEDs in every school across the island and in Labrador. Currently we have 128 placed. We have 125 schools left to cover off. Because of this perfect storm of conditions such as high obesity and ARVC, we have more and more schools calling us every day looking for AED placements to protect the hearts of the children that attend that school. ARVC is a genetic condition that's highly prevalent in Newfoundland Labrador. Arrhythmogenic right ventricle cardiomyopathy is a condition that affects the wall and the muscle wall of the heart. Basically, it causes it to deteriorate over time, causing the heart to go into irregular heartbeat rhythms and can cause sudden death. We've done some fantastic research here in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, specifically at Memorial University, some genetic testing. We now can test for the condition very early on, and as adults, you can actually have a miniature AED placed, a defibrillator placed inside your chest that can prevent the sudden death aspect that comes with ARVC. But for children, they're too small, they haven't finished growing, and that's just not a reality. So what this means right now is that about half the children in our province, or at least half the schools, aren't protected in relation to an AED. The average cost of an AED and to train up to 8 staff of the school is about $2,800. So essentially, looking at past donations in recent times for 100 Men Who Give a Damn, we could potentially place another 5 AEDs into schools that really need these in place to protect children that are currently at risk. People can certainly visit our website. It's heartandstroke.nf.ca. You can also drop by our office at 1037 Topsail Road. We're more than willing to spend some time with you and do a tour. Or you can just call and ask us a few questions, 709-753-8521.